Hi everyone, and welcome to oddscheck.com, the home of hidden value in the sports betting marketplace. Just when you think you've seen it all, the Premier League reminds you why this is the most competitive, interesting and crazy league in the world. Arsenal fighting back from what looked like a certain defeat to maintain their title charge, Chelsea finally getting their first win in 7 games, and Liverpool thumping the Red Devils for 7 at Anfield. So as matchday 27 approaches, we look ahead and ask the question, who are you backing to win? Well, oddscheck.com is your home to find the best odds on each and every Premier League game this season. Plus, with our exclusive premium bet finder tool, we instantly show you where there may be significant value to be had in the market. In a moment, I'll show you that there could be some interesting value to be had on Nottingham Forest, Fulham and Crystal Palace, amongst others. But first, let me take you through the top available odds for the key matches. The first game of matchday 27 takes us down to the south coast as bottom club Bournemouth welcome a resurgent Liverpool to the Vitality Stadium. Bournemouth had failed to win their previous 13 matches this season against teams in the top half of the Premier League, but seemed destined to break that record against the Gunners, at least for the first 62 minutes of the game. But the 3-2 defeat is a bitter blow, especially after such good defending and control for long periods. It's now just one win in their last 12 games, and they're rooted to the bottom of the league on 21 points. And next it's Liverpool, a team they've not beaten since 2016, and top odds for them to change that here are 7.50 or 13-2. Liverpool delivered the complete performance and Mohamed Salah became the club's record Premier League goal scorer as Manchester United were overwhelmed at a joyous Anfield. The 7-0 scoreline is the biggest win in the history of the fixture, with a brace for Gakpo, Nunez and Salah and a late extra for Kop favourite Firmino off the bench. Liverpool are now an ominous presence in the chase for Champions League places, standing only 3 points behind Tottenham with a game in hand. And next they head to the Vitality, hoping to build on their 9-0 win at Anfield back in August. Top odds for the winner 1.45 or 9-20. For the draw, it's 5.20 or 21-5. Just a couple of hours later, up in the West Midlands, a struggling Leicester City take on Chelsea at the King Power. Leicester could have gone as high as 12th with a win at Southampton, but instead remained 15th, 3 points clear of the drop zone. Defeat at St Mary's means Brendan Rodgers' side have now lost each of their past 4, and since the Premier League resumed after the World Cup, Leicester have picked up just 7 points from 10 matches. Can Rodgers survive another defeat as they host Chelsea? It's over 2 years since the Foxes have beaten Chelsea in the league, and top odds for them to change that here are 3.98 or 149-50. Chelsea's 1-0 victory over Leeds was the first goal at home since the 15th of January and only Chelsea's third win in 16 games. While it may help ease the pressure on boss Graham Potter, it was far from a convincing performance. They're struggling for goals and since the beginning of November have scored just 7 goals in the Premier League, with only Everton having managed fewer. Can they build on Fofana's strike at the King Power, where last season they won 3-0? Top odds for them to win a 2.06 or 53-50. For the draw, it's 3.80 or 14-5. On Sunday, we started Old Trafford, where a wounded Manchester United play a Southampton side that started to get some results. In 7 days, Manchester United had gone from the highs of their first trophy since 2017 to the pain of abject humiliation at Anfield. Ironically, before Liverpool scored just before the break, United were arguably the better team and were unlucky not to be ahead, but the second half was a completely different game and Ten Hag's team were quite literally ripped apart. Can the Dutch manager pick his team back up for the visit of the Saints? Last season it finished all square. Can they go one better here? Top odds for them to win a 1.40 or 2-5. Southampton's 1-0 win over Leicester was just their second win at home in the league this season and moved them off the foot of the table into 19th, 1 point behind 17th place Leeds in a position of safety. The Saints rode their luck at times but ultimately held on to just their 6th league win of the season, but more importantly, their second win in 3 games. There's still plenty of work to do, but this result was a huge step in the right direction for Ruben Seller's side. Can they now do the unthinkable and grab all 3 points at Old Trafford, where they've not won in 7 years? Top odds for them to win at 8.60 or 38-5. For the draw, it's 5.40 or 22-5. Kicking off at the same time, Down on the banks of the Thames, Fulham welcome Arsenal for what promises to be a tasty London derby. The Cottagers are having a great season. They've already won 11 Premier League games, their best run since 2011-12, and scored a league-topping 15 goals from set pieces so far. Plus, they have the league's most informed super sub in Manor Solomon, who has scored in each of his last 3 Premier League games. Can he net another against the Gunners, a team they've not beaten in 11 years? Top odds for Marco Silva's boys to grab the win are 6.50 or 11-2. Reece Nelson scored a stunning 97th minute winner as league leaders Arsenal came from behind to beat Bournemouth 3-2. The winger, making his first appearance since the 12th of November, slammed in from 25 yards with Arsenal's second latest winner in the Premier League since 2006-7. It restores their lead at the top to 5 points and again challenges the common narrative in some sections of the media that the title is still Manchester City's to lose. The last time the Gunners visited Craven Cottage back in 2020, they won 3-0, and top odds for them to win again here are 1.65 or 13-20. For the draw, it's 4.35 or 10-3. Now, if you prefer American odds, you'll also find them available on the site. Whether you'd like to bet on these games or any others, Oddsjet.com also helps you to quickly see the bets where the highest paying bookie is offering significant value over their competition. How? Well, we do this with our exclusive premium bet finder tool found near the top of the screen. Here you can see we've moved the slider to 15% plus, and in doing so, the premium bet finder tool automatically highlights the bets where the potential profit at the top paying bookie is 15% or higher than that of the median or the middle bookie. So we can see that there is at least a 15% divergence in value between the top and middle bookies for a home win for Fulham and an away win for Nottingham Forest. So if you fancy a bet on either of these results, then there's 15% more potential profit to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool back down to 12% plus, we can see a serious divergence in value between bookies for another potentially interesting bet, notably a home win for Crystal Palace. So if you fancy a bet on the Eagles to get their first win of 2023 against Manchester City, then there's 12% more potential profit to be made. Now, of course, due to regulations, we can't actually show you which bookies have the top odds in this video. To view your actual results, you'll find links in the video description to head on over to oddsjet.com. Remember, bookmaker odds can change between the time we made this video and the time at which you view it, so do make sure to subscribe to the channel and ensure to turn on notifications using the bell icon so you can take advantage of our updates as they happen. Now, even if the odds have changed, Oddsjet.com and our premium bet finder tool are always here to help you find the highest available odds and explore interesting value in the sports betting marketplace. Well, that's all for this video, but we're going to have more updates for you soon. If you found it to be helpful, please do let us know by hitting the like button and be sure to get your predictions into the comments below. Enjoy the games and remember, please play responsibly.